Welcome back, Ryan and Cars. Actually left a little bit earlier this morning. I had to drive out to another town. I got about a half an hour before I gotta pick up my next person. I'm gonna go to Edmonton. I'm in my van right now. Today's topic. What was the last one that I don't know if I posted it, but luxury cars. I actually have to look that up. But my internet's not working right now. It's kind of a problem. Oh, you know what? I'll do a YouTube thing because like I'm a new YouTuber, new-ish YouTuber. I'm almost a year. So in February, yeah, in February I started my 30-day challenge. So I'm happy birthday, Ryan and Cars. We're pretty close to a birthday here. Shout out in the comments. It's interesting. I started the channel on the Dodge Hornet, just a car, uh, not just a car. I'll say it, well, not just a car that nobody liked. A car, the most hated car on the internet when I started this channel. There was no more hated talk than the Dodge Hornet. And it turns out I'm the internet's oh what did Buddy say? It's been in the comments a few times, but I'm the Dodge Hornet. No, I'm the YouTube Dodge Hornet expert. Wasn't wasn't shooting for that. I just wanted to talk about cars. It turns out I got the car that I don't know. People love to hate, and now people that own them, people that have been driving them, people that have bought them, people that went against what the internet was saying, got the most hated car on the planet. Down in the comments saying, "I got my GT Plus. This stuff is awesome." Yeah, kind of a turnaround. I'm not kind of reflecting or anything like that. YouTube, like I'm at 100. I looked. I'm at 172 subscribers. I went on to my Ryan Cars channel there and had two new. I was like, okay, okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I didn't know people were going to watch this. To be honest with you, I honestly didn't know people were going to be watching this. Thank you for watching. I would like to. I'd like to get the my shooting for monetization this year. I don't think this channel will get to that. Just the talking head, not showing you vast amounts of vehicles, not doing any quick edits of some cool cars on sweeping roads. Just some guy sitting in a car. I do hope that some of what I've been spouting for the last year has helped some people out or change your perspective a little bit. Has gone against the narrative, made you think twice. Well, it's easy to switch on a video and fall asleep to it. I do that all the time. I do that all the time. And that's, if I was going to do that with this channel, I would talk in a monotone voice. I would say some car facts. You'd probably fall asleep to it, and it would be okay. The world is right. And you actually might learn something, but probably won't apply it because that's what most people do. And that's the truth. If you're falling asleep to this video right now, welcome to Ryan and Cars. Yeah, when my buddy came out to the island, he said, "You should do YouTube." I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I thought YouTube would be hard." I honestly, if you're thinking about doing YouTube, I thought YouTube was going to be difficult. And it, well, for me, it kind of was. Like, I went to university and I totally got turned off technology. It was rammed down my throat, and I was like, none of this is making my life easier. It's making it more complicated, and I want nothing more to do with it. And I quite literally went a decade. No, because, and I don't just mean the classes. I don't just mean downloading a book or having an e-reader or the syllabus and course notes and a professor that's trying to wangle their way around getting you to buy a book to take their class because books are here in Canada are $250, $300, right? Don't need a textbook. It's all online. I'm not just talking that. I'm talking about you get into they'll want you to do a group project in a class, and then everybody wants to do Facebook, Instagram, and you got to have all these apps on your phone, and then you're trying to like just give me your freaking phone number. You have a phone? Here's the number. Call me. What's your email? What's your yeah, and then going through all of that, trying to get things done, and people don't get things done, and then you're left with the bag. And I gave up. Like I literally gave up. There is no point. What am I doing this for? I'm paying thousands of dollars to do this, and this is how complicated it is. I was taught back in the day, computers are going to make your life easier, and they're not. They're not. It isn't. It's making it more complicated. And so I shut off. I did. I got sick. I left school. I went a decade saying, if you want anything digital from me, you get the happy finger. No, not doing it. Take a hike. So I got like zero digital footprint until I started riding cars. There was some leftovers on the internet about me, like seriously old leftovers. I've Googled my name a couple times and it comes up with my ex-wife, and I'm like, it's dumb as shit. Dumb as shit. But I thought YouTube would be difficult, and it kind of is. It is. I guess you get to choose how difficult you want it to be. I watched you're starting your channel guru guys, how to make it do things. And I watched all of that. Do the 3 T's. Here's 7 tips. 10 things to make your channel explode in 2025, but 2026, just change the thing. And my friend there over at Behind the Wheel Experience, he's experimented a few times with cameraman editing. And I watched how he was doing it, and I'm like, do I want to get into that? Not without a team, not without being paid. Yeah, seriously, not without being paid. Like, yeah, it's a hobby. I just when I was starting YouTube, without going into the big editing thing, big production stuff, which I am capable of. I am capable of. And the software is there, technology is there, AI now is there. I had to bare bones it. I scaled it back. So I did try a couple of videos. I was very uncomfortable being in front of the camera, I found out. And I didn't realize that because I had that back in high school where I was doing that video production stuff. And when I had to get on camera, I was uncomfortable with the camera being on me. So getting that 30-day challenge really got me comfortable getting in front of the camera and learning to speak with you guys. The whole eye contact, all of that happy jazz that makes you feel comfortable with me, making you feel we're together in this because we are. We are. And how to get that across is doing this, like this to there. Yeah, figuring out where the. I mean, it is a little bit complicated. It is a little bit. It is a little bit. I think younger people are more used to this because they have technology in their face, the internet 24 hours a day. They've never grown up without it. There is nothing private for young people anymore. And I grew up in a place where, in a time where, no, you got to defend your privacy. But now it's all on the internet, right? So I don't have a digital footprint. Learning YouTube and all the little nuances and things like that, I haven't really played with that at all. Because I started that 30-day challenge. I just wanted it raw. I had to bare bones it, scale it back. What do you do? I found I ended up just talking about cars with people. I would just bring up the topic. It's something I just talk about, right? Some people it's, I don't know, food. Some people it's, I don't know, infrastructure or politics or something like that. No, it's just cars. Like literally, sit in a car with me long enough, I will talk your ear off about cars. I will question you about cars. That's just how it goes. So I thought, okay, I'll just do that. Just turn the camera on, record it, see what happens. Post it on the internet. Done. Then I found out later on here that lots of AI on the YouTubes. I was like, I'll wait that one out for now. Just wait that one out. It is appealing, to get a personal assistant to do everything, do the editing, do the filters, do the camera work, do all the audio, get it all to mesh together, pay for it all, and just say, hey, this is what I want to do, and then it kind of does it, and then posts it for you. And then quickly YouTube caught up to that. And there is a movement behind no AI out there. This raw stuff is what people are looking for. That's why I got 172 subscribers. 172 people out there in the world appreciate me being a talking head. Shout out. Oh, I love you guys. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. No filters, no AI, no nothing. I originally actually I was getting AI. I was getting ChatGPT to write into the descriptions and stuff and do the keywords and things. old school SEO from back in the 90s. But I quit because Google got their own AI, YouTube got their own AI, and it's figuring it out. It's actually figuring out my thumbnails for the videos. There's it's picking. I'm letting it do its thing. I'm just putting my stuff out there and I'm letting things happen. And how it happens is how it happens. Behind the Wheel Experience, I think he's got like 300 subscribers now. He's been doing it for over a decade now. And when he got to, when I found out about his channel, he had less than 100, and then I said, "Hey, do car shows, things like that, something like that." I can't remember. And then he was at all of a sudden he was at 152. He had almost doubled his numbers, and I was like, "Oh, this is good for him." I stopped giving advice. Now he does his traffic thing, and I was like, "Ooh." Now he's got like 372 subscribers. I'm like, I'm at 173. How do I get to 300? How do I double my number? I kind of don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I just want to talk about cars. Set up a Patreon, and I haven't figured out. This is how technology backwards I am. I haven't been able to figure out how to post a video on there. I haven't even looked at it. I should be making T-shirts and bumper stickers and things like that. I have to. Getting this monetized in some fashion has to pay for the time for me doing this. It does. And I understand that there's people out there that want to support this, that want to give money to support this. And eventually I'll figure it out. Eventually. Oh, I have to go there. I thought it was over there. It is Smith. Oh, I have to. So I gotta. Yeah. Uh, Early morning, late night. And I'm going to have a late night tomorrow night, actually. I'm going to actually delete this. Yeah, so tomorrow night is men's mental health night. I got to meet that guy up. And he's actually part of the men's shed. And I took the van in to get the windshield fixed yesterday and ended up, like, he's interested. I didn't question him at all about the men's shed. He brought it up right away and he started talking about it. And then some guy came in and he was he was at one of the the first meeting things there. And he's like, and then it turned into a thing. And then we ended up in his shop talking till the wee hours of the night. I should delete this. How do I delete? I'm going to delete this one. Yeah. And it's three of us are car people. It all started with cars. I know I made a video about it. I'm posting it, I think, on Wednesday this week. This video is going to come out after, of course. Yeah, that is. And it's all connected. That's why. Oh, that's why. So I gotta go. Yeah, we're gonna add this to favorites. started out as cars. Well, it started out as men's shed, but got into cars and then started talking about men's mental health. I'm also in charge of a program called Buddy Up. It deals directly with men's suicide and people who are interested. It's just about educating people about men's suicide, how it's 3 times higher than women, how it doesn't follow the same pattern as women. It's just out of the blue. Nobody knows why. All of this, what to do in the case. And it's scary because there is no predictors for men's suicide, and it shouldn't be this high, especially with everybody being as educated as they are. I could see back in the 70s, guys hanging themselves in the garage. Nobody knows why. 2 generations later, we still have no idea why. It's a mystery. Like, give me a break. Give me a break. It's not a mystery. You get men to take all the responsibility, all the liability, give them nothing in return as a society, take away their jobs, take away their, yeah, we're not getting into it. That's a rabbit hole. That's a rabbit hole. Give them a hobby. Give them a hobby. And that's why the men shed thing. Not proved it last night. That's why I was there. Men's space. Men need their spaces. I guess through the 2000s, I guess, what do they call it? Man caves. Women were allowing men buying the homes and paying for everything, but allowing men a space in their home where they can just do men things, right? And I applaud that, right? At the time, I could applaud that. Like, yeah, they saw how important it was for their man to have space in their home just to do whatever it is that they do, meet up with guys, whatever. And men lose friends, stay out of touch. They don't. It doesn't work that way. Guys. I sent my daughter a meme sort of thing. It was 2 guys shaking hands, but it was you know guys after knowing each other for a month, and then the bottom caption was, "Hey, dude, what's your name?" You know, we'll hang out, we'll work. I've done that throughout my entire life. That spoke to me, right? And she sent a thumbs up on that one because she's not working in the same thing, and she sees that with guys. And women who support that it's glorious. Women who, yeah, I've had women who, yeah, persecute you for it, but yeah, want to have their ladies' night, but won't give you a men's night. It was just weird. It was one off. It's gonna happen more. I'm in a town now. Like I phoned I don't know, a cousin company where I'm working. They're starting a men's shed here. She is like this year the same thing that we're doing that I'm doing. I'm in charge of it. I said, hey, let's do it. And I called her yesterday and she said, I'm here till 4, and I was never able to call her back. I got phone calls that I had to take care of, and then it ended up being like 4:30 or something. I can't. But today I think I gotta run to Edmonton. I'm gonna run back here, and I'm thinking about sometime in the afternoon. I'm actually gonna call her while I'm in the city. But when I come back here, I'm gonna go visit. Just gonna shake her hand and see how things are going, see how she's doing, how things are, how the wheels are turning, right? Because maybe she's got a car idea. Maybe we can all get on this project together. Maybe we can. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. I'm rambling at this point. Thank you for watching Random Cars. Generally, it's car talk. Lately, it's been men shed talk. I do would I would like to get that Pontiac Laurentian. We do have enough people and a knowledge and space. Pull that motor, pull that transmission, replace all the seals, get it cleaned up, clean out a carburetor, put it all back together. I think so. I think it's doable. Price has got to be there. Price has to be there, and I'll see. I got to see this guy in the spring to see if he'll make a deal on it. Not for us, but for the men's shed to recondition that car and then resell it for something that will make us profitable. Bring money into the men's shed to keep it going for another round. I think that will, if we do that car, that would be the last car. It would be the one only. It'd be a one off. Classic car prices are out to lunch. For us to pick up something else and try to rebuild it, the money's not there for it, especially to resell it. I think that's the case. I think that's the case. Tell me what you think in the comments. Thank you for hanging on this long. Appreciate it. Renting cars. See you on the next one.